What's up guys, welcome back. A few days ago I asked you guys for some questions for a Q&A video that I'm gonna film, and that is today. I'm gonna try and go through as many as possible, so I'll try and answer them pretty quick and easy to see how many we can go through, and yeah, we'll see. If you have any more questions that didn't get answered, you can always type them in the comments of this video. I read every single comment. I'll try to respond to every single question. So, starting off, sumo or conventional? So, I actually think I'm better built for conventional. I have mentioned that a few times. I think my leverages suit me better for conventional, and my strength points suit me better for conventional, in that my back is significantly stronger than my legs are compared to each other, which typically suits a conventional deadlift. The issue is my injury risk on conventional is way higher than it is on sumo deadlifts. So even though I think I would be better conventional, in the real world, in the real case, that's just not going to be the case, because I get injured way too often from conventional compared to sumo, so I can train sumo way more reliably, and I think that is just simply how I'm built. Next up, this is a pretty niche question: Elico or ER rack? So Elico is a bench press where you're gonna lay on it, and it's extremely hard, but it's also extremely grippy, so I'm not gonna slide on it. The ER bench is also pretty grippy, not as grippy as the Elico, but it's soft, so you can sink down into it. And I'm way better with a soft bench press. Comment what you guys like. I like a soft bench press. Some people like a hard bench press. I like it to be as soft as possible, so I can sink down as much as possible and get the best possible decline position from that. Next up is an interesting one. Do wrist wraps add kg to your bench press? And yes, but no. They don't actually help you lift any more weight, of course. It's not like a knee sleeve in a squat where they can like actually help you lift the weight. This is just supporting you, and maybe it can make the bar feel lighter in your hands, and that can maybe give you a little bit more confidence, make sure your technique is good and everything with that. But really, it's just for like feeling comfortable in the lift that I'm using those. And this one pretty much goes back to the conventional deadlift. Any injuries and how do you have them, how do you prevent them, and everything with that. So I've never actually been injured in any type of powerlifting training besides conventional deadlifts, like ever. Whenever I don't do conventional deadlifts or super heavy RDLs, I've never been injured in any other movement. I think it's just a movement where my tolerance is just low compared to how strong I am. Because I'm really well built for it, I can very easily get up to some extremely heavy weights. The first time I tried pushing the conventional, I got up to a triple at like 5 kg below my sumo deadlift after a year of not training it in just 1 week. So I'm extremely good at getting up to some extremely heavy weights immediately, because I'm just really well built for that. But I'm just kind of too strong for my own good for it, I think. But even when I tried to do it very slow and gradually for like a whole month, I almost did nothing, just build up tolerance in the lift. Once I just pushed it just a little bit, like RP5, 6 stuff, I immediately got injured again. Now, that being said, it has never been a serious injury. It has always been an injury that is passed away within a couple of days, maybe maximum a week from the conventional deadlift. So I've never been like really injured actually. Now, this is a interesting one again. What made you start powerlifting? I started powerlifting, I'm not sure exactly why, okay? But I started powerlifting off of I wanted to train and be as strong as possible. And I pretty much immediately knew when I started training I wanted to powerlift because of Larry Wheels. So I got into training from Brian Shaw, got into powerlifting from Larry Wheels. So before I even started literally going into the gym, I already knew that I wanted to be a powerlifter. And that has just always been the goal from day one. How many times can you bench press a 20 kg barbell? This is a pretty funny one, and there's actually a funny story behind that. So around 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, I was challenged by a guy on YouTube. I cannot find the video again, but he called me out and said, beat me in this AMRAP of 20 kg on the barbell. And he did like 350 reps, something like that. I think it was 358. Pretty crazy. I don't remember exactly how many, but it was crazy. And so I decided to try it out just that day. I did like 100 reps, and it was pretty difficult. I think I could maybe hit like 50 more. So I never tried that again, and that was pretty much just it. But props to that guy for doing 350 reps. It took him like 7 minutes, something like that. Pretty crazy. Bodyweight exercises, one hand push-ups and pull-ups. So I don't really do much of those stuff. I do pull-ups right now. and I got up to 13 pull-ups here the other day. But my pull-up strength is like increasing from week to week, so I'm assuming I could get up to around 20 pull-ups within a month or two. Something like that I think is realistic. Yeah, when I do a new exercise, it immediately goes like up pretty crazy. So that's the same thing with every other movement I've done. When I started doing them, I was not like insane at them. I was pretty normal, but I pretty quickly got good at them. Although pull-ups and chin-ups and lat pull-downs and all that kind of stuff is a little bit of a weak point for me. Ever tried log pressing or axle pressing? No, I've never tried any of that. I've done axle grip tests where I just do a double overhand axle bar deadlift and see where my grip limit is at, and I think it's around 150 to 155 kg. It's the best I've done. And why do I keep going to the gym again and again? I don't really know why, I just cannot imagine not doing that. And my favorite snack before going to the gym is meal number 2, whatever that is. The exact same meal every single day. What do I do besides powerlifting? I don't really do anything besides powerlifting. I do YouTube, as you can see. I do powerlifting coaching, and I eat, sleep, and hang out with my girlfriend and do powerlifting. That is all I do every single day, and I spend all my time doing this. How do I avoid getting sick? Actually, I have not been sick for almost a full year, but right now I'm like 1 out of 10 sick. I'm just a little bit sick right now. It's a little bit annoying. Ever since European Championships, I'm not sure exactly what's up, but I'm not really sick. I can train easily, and I sleep fine, and I eat fine. So in practice, I'm not sick at all, and I haven't been sick for a very long time. I think the main things I'm doing is prioritizing sleep as much as possible. I try and get in at least 8 hours every single day, on average somewhere between 8 and 8.5, I would say. And I eat very good. I eat extremely consistent. I eat pretty much the exact same every single day, like for the entire week, for the entire month, all the time. Maybe I have like one time a month where I switch out a one meal-ish for like a birthday or something like that. But I eat extremely consistently. I sleep very consistent, and I take vitamin D, multivitamins, and go for walks every day, get the sunlight in every morning, and yeah, I pretty much do whatever you can do and just stay consistent with that. So that was pretty much it. If you had any more questions in the post I made recently and you still want the answer to that, you can comment it down in the video right here, and I will try and answer to all of the questions there. Also, make sure to tell me what you think about this type of video. It's just me talking about some questions, so if you want a part 2, let me know. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.